soul family. Okay, this is our message to dream on. It's getting kind of late. I didn't realize. Sorry. I heard this was the deck we were supposed to use. I heard a different card in my head, but it just showed me that this was the deck that I was meant to work with. This is, what is this called? Actually, sorry. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Makes sense to me because there's a lot that's hidden. The moon brings about things that were hidden, brings things to light. Also, it's talking about looking into the hidden recesses of our heart and our soul's path. So the number 4 is always going to be speaking about angels. The angels are with you. They send you this number to reassure you that they've heard your prayers and they're helping you. So the web weaver, let's just look at the card. You see this beautiful woman, and she's holding that gossamer strand, that spider web of creation. We've had this quite a while back about, remember the gossamer thread that was broken, and you needed to figure out which strands were supposed to be left and which ones were supposed to be rewoven, right? There were people in your life that you were supposed to let go, relationships that were no longer in your highest good to work on, and then others that were supposed to be rebuilt. So here she's holding this strand, and it's notable to me that there's a little dragonfly, and if you guys could see him up close, like with a magnifying glass, he's hysterical. He's literally a dragon, and he's a fly. Like, I mean, not like a dragonfly that you would see, but a dragon. Dragons were in my dreams last night. Remember I said that there were dragon imprints on the wall. This one fell down the mountainside and was trying to scramble back up. And there was a dragonfly imprint. Dragons, they were dragonflies. They weren't dragonflies. They were dragons with wings. And they were imprinted on the wall. And this one was trying to get away from the crocodiles, which crocodiles could have represented people that were shedding crocodile tears, like friends that were not true. Crocodile tears are fake, right? It also represents emotions of your own. The darkness coming, trying to find the balance between the dark and the light, and your confusion and your heart, trying to escape the mental confusion. So with the web weaver, it talks about synchronicity. We've had so much synchronicity in this last while, like amazing synchronicity, and divine intelligence, which is it's only spirit that brings this synchronicity. Only spirit can arrange the type of synchronistic events that we have been seeing as of late. And it talks about cause and effect. So the web weaver is saying that what you've been doing, spirit is giving you a high five, that your creations are far-reaching, and they've been affecting others in a very, very positive way. And every action, every thought, every word, everything you've done is being woven into this beautiful web of creation. So what she's doing is she's leading you towards, she's on a path. Look she's on this path, this little dragonfly, and she's got the light down here, lighting the path. So she's dropping this little gossamer strand so that you can follow it, right? That's what's going on here. She's leading you to others of like mind, and ones that have the same ideas as you, soul path, soul family. So if you feel like you've been alone, you're not. She's directing you. And right when you need to make you're in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, the right opportunities, right when you need to make that connection, just like magic, these synchronistic events will occur. And you know that when you have a string of synchronistic events occurring, that is moving in harmony with the universe, right? This means that you are moving in harmony with your own divine nature and your soul's calling, and with spirit. So they're asking you to trust in this connection between all of these events that keep showing up, because magic is afoot. I love that. You can see that she's got magic. She's dropping magic on the pathway, leading you. And if this is speaking about a relationship for you, if you're wondering about a relationship, this is giving you assurance that there's going to be coincidences that will come that are giving you reason for hoping. Coincidences, the way I've been getting coincidences, people sending me messages, animal messengers coming, emails or posts that just speak to what you're questioning. This is what happens when magic is afoot, when spirit is trying to reassure you of where you're going, right? This is talking about You've got the potential to make something grow. It's in front of you. Now, things don't happen all by themselves. You can't just sit there and wait for it to come to you. They're leading you, but you have to follow, right? This is about growing your garden, tending your garden with care, with patience, moving forward. Every step of the way is being lit up. When you need to go, you will be shown when to go. And when you're asked to go, you need to go. You need to lead. You need to trust and pay attention and watch how it plays out in your life. Things are being revealed through the web weaver. Love this. My babe's holding up the card over there and I'm holding the other, but I'm going to bring these into the light. The chess queen. Interesting. Okay, so the chess queen, this is about making moves, specific moves. So the keyword is, the keywords are trust and strategizing. So first let's do the number 30. Number 30. You're fully supported by God and the Ascended Masters. Step forward confidently in the direction of your dreams. See? We've been shown. They're lighting your pathway. And you're safe. The word that I keep getting that I need, it keeps yelling out at me that I feel that needs to be expressed, is the safety. Because when it feels, when you've got magic afoot, when things like this are happening in this type of way, when Spirit is directing this, it's coming from an otherworldly place, right? So it feels a little scary. And fear comes up. And yet magic is what's leading this. Spirit is leading this. You're being directly guided by the divine. So safety. You are safe. Even if it feels tumultuous. Even if it feels scary. Instead of thinking fear, think excitement. So at this time, this is all about strategizing. Okay? The queen, the chess queen, she's the queen. She's got her tools. She knows where she's going. She's very confident. Look at her. Shoulders crossed, her hands crossed in front of her chest. This is somebody standing in a place of confidence. And she's telling you, you've got all the tools you need. You've got everything that you need in order to bring peace and prosperity and passion and purpose into your life. She is telling you, I am here to show you the visions. I'm here to show you the right next action, to unfold this magical path that's in front of you. She's telling you to trust. Trust in Spirit. Trust in the divine to guide you. They need you to ask a question to yourself. Are your desires in alignment with Spirit, with the highest good? The highest good, as in, what is in my highest good for my path in my life? This is a reminder that there's your idea of what should be happening, and then there's your idea, or the idea of Spirit. Because Spirit has always got our highest good in mind, right? And when you're in alignment with Spirit, the path unfolds in front of you. Everything shows up. All the synchronistic events start occurring. When you start allowing fear and doubt to get in instead of trust and faith, then you start throwing yourself off course. Then you start confusing things, and then the doubt and fear comes in, and then things get muddled. If you just trust and listen and follow along, when Spirit tells you to move, you do it. Pay attention to what your soul is asking you to do. Then these messages will be delivered, and the next right course is brought to you, the course of action that you need to take. If you allow Spirit to make the moves and show you and follow, you will get bliss. Bliss will be the outcome of this magical journey that's being led out in front of you. Now the next one, this is what's interesting to me, is because this is what's happening if you're listening to what Spirit is showing us. If you're listening to the messages and you're paying attention to the animal messengers and the posts and the license plates and the songs and the dreams and conversations and whatever it is that Spirit is bringing you to show you the synchronicity of what's going on, and then the trust about, yes, I've got the tools that I need. I'm going to trust in Spirit. I am going to move forward, even if it feels scary. I'm going to do this. Well, this is what you're doing. You've got this duel. Here's the dark and the light fighting with itself. And now, isn't this interesting? It's a full moon tonight. And the dragon showed up right here. Remember in my dream last night, the dragon is a friend. The dragon is your ally. Now here, you've got a duel going on. There's an inner conflict. This is a choice that comes to you when you're at a fork in the road. Well, here's the road that they're presenting you with. Do you want to go down the path of your destiny that's been created with Spirit? Or do you want to push it aside and go in your own direction and hope that it works out for you? Because You've come to this. It's an ally and it's a challenger at once, because this is the tension between the opposites that are playing out here, the dark and the light, your ego and your spirit, right? And even though we have all within us to be in unity, we still deal with our spirit and with our higher self and our ego mind. They're still connected. We are spiritual creatures, but we are still wearing these human suits. I got to show you right now. I've got another bee. This is the third bee that's come into my house tonight. 3, full circle completion. The bee speaks about get after the honey. Get busy and get after the honey, but it also speaks about victory. So right now, we have the duality of faith. Yes, I have such faith. I really, really do. And yet fear gets into me. It really does. It affects me. It affects all of us. This is when doubt comes in, right? It comes in to skew our thinking. And that's when we need to realize that, you know what, when that happens, something's out of alignment. We need to get something back into alignment. Because we have this right and wrong, black and white, love and doubt, fear, and yet there really isn't anything that's black and white. There's so much gray. So the current experience in front of you is asking you to accept the way things are going. Accept it. You might be thinking you should be going in one direction, and yet all of a sudden Spirit will call you to change and go into a different direction. You need to follow the web weaver. You need to listen to the queen, the chess queen. Spirit, they know what they're doing. Be very, very connected with your highest self at this time. Now the time you need to ask yourself, am I allowing my ego to rule my mind right now and my heart? Or will I connect to the moon, to my intuition? Will I pay attention? Tonight is the full moon. This is a full Aries Hunter full moon. The Hunter moon is all about, the Aries movement is moving forward and passion, and the full moon is all about releasing all the negativity and the fear and the doubt. So let go of the fear and let go of the ego that's maybe leading you at this time in the choices of your life. You have choices, yes. No one's telling you what you have to do. But right now there seems to be a conflict about what's going on, and you're being torn between these two dragons. Whichever one you feed, it's like the wolf, right? Whichever wolf you feed is the one that's going to win the battle. The same thing with the dragons. So which one are you going to feed? The one that serves your highest good, the one that your heart and your soul is calling to, or the other? The other of fear and doubt and worry and what others might think and others' opinions. Deliberately feed the one that's got your highest good in mind. Deliberately feed the one that your soul is telling you, your intuition, your higher self is leading you towards. And then you will follow this golden path on your destiny. And this will be won. This duel will be won in your favor. Make your choice wisely. Let go tonight of all that's slowing you down, that's causing you to step backwards when you're meant to go forward. This looks like an infinity symbol, right? The 8. And yet it's open. It's open here. Close the loops so that you can have this flowing abundance coming into your life. Because if you allow this to continue, these dragons to be fighting with one another. Last night in my dream, they weren't running from the dragon. They were running from the crocodile, which is false friends, false illusions in your mind. The dragon was the ally. The dragon was imprinted on the wall, the solid wall. Go with the dragon that's feeding your soul. Blessings, sweet dreams. I love you all.